welcome guys to another episode of the Special Edition Sports Podcast. This is Edwin, Jason.
Yes,
is back. Finally. And of course, Chris in the background. Shout out to Chris, technical guy. Today we're gonna have an episode of Champions League knockout rounds, the round of 16. We're recording this in January. What today? The 5th or 6th? Oh, 7th, because yesterday was Rosca. I know we're a little bit ahead, but low key these weeks go by fast, and it's gonna be on the first round or the first day. Match day is gonna be the 13th of February, so maybe a month before. But I mean, there's no major injuries right now, so I think hopefully by the time the 13th comes around of next month,
or hopefully there aren't any major injuries.
Yeah, hopefully.
And from here till then.
Yes. I mean, even then, I think bar a couple players, each squad should be able to handle one or two injuries now.
Yeah.
Unless like they lose De Bruyne or Haaland, or Madrid loses Vinicius, or I don't know.
They're all coming
Bellingham.
back. We did have major injuries, but Vinicius is coming back this next game, and Camavinga's coming back for the.
Unless y'all lose like Bellingham,
Spanish
then that
Cup.
should be fine.
Even if we lose Bellingham.
Then Bayern are fine.
Bayern are fine.
PSG, as long as they don't lose Mbappe.
Yeah, I guess the PSG is the only one really, because PSG squad is pretty thin.
Even with the full squad, they can't amount to anything.
Atletico just don't lose Griezmann, I think.
I mean, Morata is one of the top scorers in Champions League. So, I mean, even then, I think still Griezmann is your more important player. But yes, all right. Let's talk a little bit about the group stage real quick. The major storylines for sure is United bottom of the group. Arsenal topped the group. I think
City topped the group.
City topped the group. A lot of teams went perfect. Like Madrid went perfect.
Yeah, a lot of the groups went the way everyone thought they were gonna go.
Yeah, City went perfect. I believe.
Bayern almost went perfect.
Almost, yeah, almost. But I swear there was 3 that went perfect. I guess it was just
Arsenal went
City.
perfect. No, Arsenal didn't go perfect.
Nah.
City. Atletico almost went perfect.
Atletico almost did. They went defeated, but not.
I don't think anyone
close.
went perfect, but a couple teams went without losing the whole stage.
Yes. So it was just actually City and Real Madrid that went perfect, but even then, there was good teams that were like almost there.
Like Atletico didn't lose a single game.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's start off with the big elephant in the room. United
Group A.
Group A, bottom of the group. Not only just eliminated, or not even Europa League out of it.
I tried to tell y'all.
Credit to Jason here. I think I had him going.
Did you say bottom or you said Europa?
I think I had him 3.
Yeah,
I don't even remember.
I don't think you even said bottom because finishing below Copenhagen would have been crazy.
Yeah. But I knew they weren't gonna do shit. I knew that.
Yeah.
They weren't gonna get through. I knew that.
Shit, why? Because Ten Hag?
Well, because when you get rid of Mr. Champions League.
For 2 years, let it go.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's been 2 years.
And look at them now.
Hey,
they were supposed to be so much better without him. But, you know,
I do believe in the Cristiano curse, though. I do believe it.
Yeah.
Like, remember the struggle when he left? When he left United the first time, they struggled. Juventus struggled, and then every player that comes off of him after that puts on the 7.
I don't know.
Everyone who does put on the whoever puts on the 7 does.
I don't think Madrid struggled.
Yeah, they did. We went trophyless the next season.
Did y'all? I mean,
we had Lopetegui.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but like, I mean, y'all were never really ever like. Y'all won the league, no? The year after?
No.
Barca won it? That's Xavi won it his first year, right?
No, it was they had Valverde. They won with.
Oh, Valverde?
I think Ernesto. Yeah, I think Valverde was
the white and black jerseys.
Yes, yeah. I remember.
No, it was the white and gold jersey.
It was when Vinicius broke out, but we were trophyless.
But then y'all got Ancelotti, and then y'all were fine.
Yeah. And we got some cute. Oh no, because then the season after that, we did win the league. And then we got Hazard. We got
Then Benzema decided to pop
there's
off.
Somebody else we got that was
exactly. And Hazard got the number 7. The curse.
The curse. Literally the curse.
The curse.
All right. Back to
who's the 7 now?
United.
Huh? Vinicius has 7, no?
No, he's 11 now.
He has 7.
Oh, now he does. Now he does.
Well, at least he proved himself first, and then
he does. Now he does have a 7.
So Mbappe, was he gonna get 10?
Probably. I think Luka Modric's contract does end this year. Probably is gonna get 10. I know he would want the 7, but I don't know what's gonna happen now.
I think you gotta give Mbappe 7, bro.
I think you do, but
I think you gotta give Mbappe
I don't
7,
know, bro. Vinny got a stripes, bro. He got
yeah,
a stripes.
he did, and he got no contract. I think that was part of the deal that they'll give him the 7. I think.
Because
I'm assuming because marketing.
Because Mariano
and images.
Diaz was a disaster.
Let's just not talk about that.
7.
Mariano Diaz was such a shit show, and Hazard was such a shit show too. All right, sorry. To United, you want to take a little bit on your little bit input on United, or
I mean,
or just I told you so.
it's just that I told you so. Yeah, they have not been performing.
Yeah.
Even Ronaldo's last season there, they couldn't perform. It's all Ten Hag's fault. He sucks.
I mean, y'all are still above media darlings, Newcastle. I mean, it's not.
Do they want a cookie or what?
I mean, I wouldn't say y'all are having a terrible season. I think you might be over exaggerating a little
disagree.
bit.
This stretch is bad. You've seen the stretch; they were scoreless for like.
Oh yeah, I mean they're scoreless, but at the end of the day, it's points. Points kind of matter. And I feel like, like this United, we all knew this United team was not good enough. And then now we're seeing Anthony was definitely not good enough.
Oh. Back to back. this season's ridiculous.
And Højlund, it took him 12 games to score his first goal?
And the Premier, he scored in the Champions League, but in the Premier, he's been.
So I mean, horrible. Rashford fell off a cliff. The only thing that kept United up was Garnacho, the emergence of Garnacho.
Yeah, and we saw
kick.
Yeah,
and we saw some potential with Garnacho, like a little bit before this, but he's a
little raw. He reminds me of like Martinelli whenever he first broke out. He was just like getting behind, couldn't dribble.
Not much end product,
but he kind of has end product now.
Now he does. But look at that toe. Sorry, we have the Miami and both Bills game, but sorry to interrupt. But go ahead.
He's getting a little more clinical. What that goal against Galatasaray was pretty good. The bicycle kick against Everton. He's now becoming a full 90 player. I think.
Oh yes, he is. I think he's really. I mean, if Rashford, Cause I know, do they still play Rashford in the middle as much? And then ever since
it's Garnacho and Rashford off the left, right? It's whoever wants to take that spot, and then
I think you should move Rashford in the middle. Even though his best position is on the left, but I mean now that Garnacho is really there, I think.
But then you don't really get anything from Rashford up top. To be honest,
no, you don't.
You don't, bro.
You get more from Højlund, even though he doesn't score. But he at least presses or like does something, right? He links it up. Like I think Højlund has the least amount of service from their wingers in the whole Prem.
Højlund's not a winger though.
No. I'm saying he's
getting service from.
Like he's not receiving anything. I think he's received 2 passes.
Everything's
in like 5 games.
Oh, okay, I know what you mean. Now.
From his wingers, like it's pretty ridiculous. And I think that just comes down to Ten Hag. I think at this point.
I'm gonna say. Look, I'm gonna be honest. I honestly did overrate him because I saw some positive signs towards the end of the season and like at least progress. I was like, this is his 3rd, I believe, or maybe 4th season. Cause this is his
second season.
It's his
3rd. It's his 3rd.
3rd season already.
Because Ronaldo's last season was his first season. No. That's when he wanted to put his dick on the table and bench Ronaldo.
Hold on, he's his 2nd season. Because first season he won the Carabao Cup.
And no, it's his 3rd because last year was his first season without Ronaldo.
Yeah.
You're right.
Because he got rid of Ronaldo in January.
Yeah, you're right. He's right. It's
his 2nd season.
It is his 2nd season because
but he got rid of him before the World Cup. No.
Yeah, January. They terminated his contract.
Remember the World Cup is in December.
In December.
Yeah, they terminated his contract because he released that video.
He lasted a half a season with Ten Hag basically.
No,
on his first season. Ten Hag since
it's a year and a half now.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's his 2nd season.
So he's midway through his 2nd season.
Yeah. Yeah. I thought it was 3rd.
That's how long it is.
It feels a long time.
Yeah, it does.
I don't know how United might feel because, you're losing every game. You're not playing well every game. You're getting cooked by teams in the relegation zone like Forest.
4 losses is just unacceptable. I think, at least United's caliber, you should have. I think they should have viewed the Champions like this. Beat either Copenhagen Galatasaray twice. One of them. At least one of them twice, and then you're fine with a draw or maybe even a loss. You're talking about.
Or win both games at home.
That's 9 points. If you get 3 wins, even if you lose one, of those 4 games of like you play each team twice, obviously, and you get 4 out of those points. That's
horrible.
And you can lose 2 to Bayern. That's 9. That's still 9 points, and that's 3 losses and 3 wins. I don't know.
That's up to the manager, honestly, at this point, because he keeps trying to implement like a style, but he keeps like hesitating. He goes into possession, and then he's like, "No, we'll do counterattack," because the players he has at disposal obviously can't play possession.
I think he just has no. I don't want to say he lost the locker room, but I feel like they don't fuck with him.
I mean, you say that, but then you look at the Villa game, and you're like, you go 2-0 down or 3-0 down at the half.
I mean,
2-0, yeah, 2-0,
and then
down.
they go 3. They ended up 3-3, right?
Yeah, no, 3-2. They won their game 3-2.
Then which one am I thinking about? They went 3-3. Whatever, that's not the point.
No, that's not the point. But I'm saying like I don't.
Well, that just goes to show the talent that they have, what they should be doing.
Yeah, I mean, because you see what they do against Bayern 4-3 at the Allianz Arena. And I mean, they kept a 0-0 at Liverpool. I mean, it wasn't the prettiest thing. They defended the whole game, but
that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm not going as far as to say he lost the locker room. That like, there's just nobody respects him or anything like that. But I do think that they've gone sour on him kind of because
they just don't believe in his tactics anymore.
Yeah, it's just like you try to be like this whole militaristic sergeant style kind of trying to coach. You're trying to. As soon as he gets in, he wants to do big splashes or whatever and trying to show that he's the boss and all this other shit. It's like, well, yeah, but if you don't have results and you're not showing that your playing style and your coaching style and the way you treat your players, if that's not working, it's like if you're losing games and you're treating them like shit, it's like, well.
Okay, yeah. I mean, I do agree with you because I don't think he's a good what is it, like a
good player coach?
Like a player coach, yeah. He might be a good tactician, but he doesn't have like that little sauce to like.
I like to use like Bill Belichick, for example. Like, he's hard on his players. He's a fucking asshole to all his players in football. But he gets results and he wins. So it's like the guy's gonna be like, yeah, you can get mad and be in your feelings, but you're gonna win. And then Josh McDaniel goes to the Raiders and he's trying to coach the Raiders the same exact way, being a fucking asshole to everybody and running it militaristically style, but they're still losing and losing and losing. Then you're gonna get kicked out immediately.
And you're gonna lose the locker room in that,
yeah,
in that
exactly.
sense.
Super quick. And I think that's what's kind of happening with Tim.
And okay, real quick. Nowadays, what do you think it's better to have? A player coach with this soft... maybe soft is a strong word, but let's be real here. Not everybody can be coached hard nowadays as before. Or what do you think nowadays you should have? Or... Like, let's say you have 2 coaches.
Because I think if you look at the best managers, they were always player coaches, no?
Yeah. Almost always.
Like Sir Alex Ferguson, like he was a big player coach. You think of
Ancelotti,
Zidane, like
Zidane as well. Yes.
Like
Pep,
you think of all the best ones.
Even Jose Mourinho, like he would rile up his players to make them feel like the world's against them.
Yeah.
Like, I mean,
I would say we didn't have both, but yes, even then he still had the.
But enough of United. Let's give some props to Copenhagen. I think everyone and their mother
put predicted
him in the last place, dead last, maybe 1 point of anything, or 3 against Galatasaray. Secondly, I mean
they almost lost it. They almost lost it. They tried to lose it.
I mean, 8 points barely gets you by, but. Hey, that's usually like enough points to get you into the Europa League.
Oh shit!
But I think that they did well to make a comeback against United. I think they got a result against Bayern Munich away. Yeah, 0-0.
It was like 1-1, I think.
No, 0-0. Yeah, because they didn't score at all.
Oh yeah, you're right. 0-0.
Yeah.
You're right.
Like, I mean, I think deserved. Make it into congratulations. You're in the round of 16, but
but
you got City, which is like basically Bayern Munich again.
Yeah, and I think even is probably worse because Man City kind of suffocates you by like they're more
they'll just relentlessly keep you in your own half. It's basically the same thing. It's like you're facing Bayern back to back.
Yeah,
or you're facing the City, which is probably the top 2 favorites I would say this Champions League season. For Real Madrid, maybe third.
I think Real Madrid pushes themselves up. I already had them winning the whole thing, but I think with how well Bellingham is played,
The emergence of Bellingham.
I think, he raising the team even more. So I think it's a clear top 3 now instead of a top 2. I think before for sure it was Bayern City.
Yeah,
and then I think Real Madrid.
Yeah,
I think at least in my view, you have to put Real Madrid in the top 3 now. I don't know what you guys think.
No, I agree. I mean, you could never leave Real Madrid out of it. Honestly.
Yeah, even then, yeah. But I think they've impressed me at least more than I expected. Even though I had them win the whole thing.
You can't change it if you put low power. It's
Oh,
so
so
30 seconds.
I have to take out low power.
Yeah.
Okay. So I just keep it like that. Cool.
But what were you saying?
I was just saying that I think there's a clear top 3 to win the Champions League now.
Yeah, I mean Arsenal used to be in there, but I think they fell off a cliff. They're probably gonna be the dark horses now. For sure,
because you can see how well they can play, and then it's just a different competition than the league. The league is more like consistent. It's hard to get up.
It's a marathon.
Yeah, and then while the Champions League, you can kind of like even plan it a little bit weeks before and be like, get my players maybe rest them a week or 2 before, or 2 games before kind of. Champions League is more circled. I don't know how to explain it more. You know what I'm saying? More focus oriented.
You can
exactly.
You can actually rest players and tell yourself like, okay, this is gonna be an important game. Like in the league, you never know when a game's gonna be tough.
Yes.
Because like what is it like? West Ham, like we all thought we were gonna roll over West Ham. Yeah. And then it was a really difficult game and 2-0 loss, but we're not here to talk about Arsenal. Well, we can, but I just want to say something quick about Galatasaray. I think they choked it. I think pressing on to the group stage was, very possible. All they had to beat was Copenhagen because Man United was a shambles.
Yeah.
And, they have Icardi, Zaha, they have a bunch of big players like Hakim Ziyech. And not being able to beat out Copenhagen, that's a bit disappointing, I think.
Yeah, in fact, Ziyech has been playing well.
But, nothing to say about Bayern. Perfect. Not a single loss.
Yeah.
They're a machine, the Germans.
And, you even saw Bayern, with that draw. I know Copenhagen, like, they're like, Bayern's coming, we're going to play certain style, notify them. But that goes to show that, like, at least my mindset, if I was United, that I should have performed better is, like, even one loss to either Galatasaray or Copenhagen doesn't kill you, Yeah. And they should approach it, take 9 to 8 points out of just them two.
You should be having 7 points at least.
Exactly. Like, bro, come on. But
they went into the last day hoping for results, but enough of United. Let's go to Group B.
All right, yes, enough of that shit team.
Now,
all right, Group B, we had Arsenal, PSV, Lens, and Sevilla. I'm disappointed in Sevilla.
Yeah, I had Sevilla. I think winning it.
I think I did too, and I had I had Arsenal first, but even then I had Sevilla.
You warned me. You were either like they're gonna do really good or they're gonna do really bad.
Yeah.
Dang, 2 points, not a single win.
Europa League,
not one win.
Not a single win.
2 draws. That is crazy. PSV. Yeah, Santi Jimenez.
No. Santi Jimenez.
That's Feyenoord. That's
Chucky. Chucky went back to PSV.
No, did he go back?
Yeah, he
went
back. He went back. Yeah. Anyways, yes. What do you think? Do you think there's more to say about Sevilla being last, or you think more about Arsenal being first?
I think it's mainly about how, like, Arsenal did what they had to do, right? Yeah. Everyone said that you have to win all 3 of your home games, at least win 2 away games, and then whatever. It's Champions League. You're bound to rotate once you're through.
Yes.
So at least 4 wins. They did the job. There's not much to criticize. Apart from the Lens loss,
even then we Lens, like, we knew Lev was gonna be tough. It's always away from home because that was away from the one we lost. I think it wasn't even the one at home.
Yeah, because the one away at home we smacked them like 5-0 or something like that.
Yeah, I remember Thierry Henry calling that one out, but yeah. For
the return back into the Champions League, completely new squad. They never had their Champions League debuts. Like that's.
And young squad.
Young squad. Yes.
I wasn't. I guess now I see us in Sevilla with no wins. When they went to Sevilla, I was impressed. I was like, whoa, and I think we scored. Well, how many we scored? We scored 3.
No, it's 2. I think it was 2.
No, really?
Yeah.
At Sevilla, I think we had like a comfortably for a bit. Well, it doesn't matter, I guess. Or I'm curious actually, bro. I swear we scored like 3 goals. Sorry.
2-1.
Oh, never mind.
Yeah,
But-
2-1.
Yeah, 2-1.
Okay, forget about it. Never mind.
No, the only team we really smacked was.
I was impressed because I knew Sevilla. I said Madrid was chosen Sevilla, and I think it's a tough place to win and get a result. But I mean, Sevilla was disappointing, so I guess I won't give it as much credit as it, for them. But still, like you said, young squad coming in first year back after so many years coming back. I think is some.
I think they handled a pretty mediocre group as well. Like there wasn't anyone else that they would have to worry about. Like most groups, like they would have either like a Real Madrid or Napoli, a Bayern Munich, and a United,
like
a
two clear tops.
Two clear tops, and this one was Arsenal, and then whoever wanted to take that second spot just happened to be PSV.
Yep. I'm glad it was PSV. Get Chucky in there and they run knockout stage.
Yeah.
Cool. Group C, Real Madrid.
Yeah.
Y'all want to make this one quick?
I mean, perfect. I mean, you can't.
I think we
can't
all
really
had
criticize.
It. I think we all had it.
Yeah.
Predicted like this, to be honest.
Yeah. I
mean,
I think we did even have Braga third.
I don't know. I think I had Union Berlin maybe in the Europa League spot, but they fell off a cliff. Like I think last season they were contending for Champions League spots. Like they were up there in the top 3. I think even first around this part of the season. Like, that's how good they were doing. This season,
I know they were second for a good amount, but I don't remember if they were first. I know they were second for a few, but yeah, go ahead.
No, I mean, I think they're relegation zone now. They haven't won a game. I think they went on like a 10 straight loss streak. Just straight losses, and they broke it in the Champions League against Braga. But then look, they just went straight back to losses. So
yeah, even though we went with Napoli, the both games were tough. Even the one away, I remember watching that one. But I was again impressed more. I know I picked them, but I'm not saying Bellingham is gonna keep scoring like he is, but I'd rather him stop scoring now and start scoring again in April
Jude?
and March. Yeah, Jude.
Oh.
He's just been our top scorer and it's crazy. But
I mean, it doesn't really.
Nothing surprising.
It's just I think people are forgetting that he's no longer playing as like the carrier like how he was in Dortmund.
Like an 8.
Like how he would bring the ball from his box to their box. He's mostly like he has Kroos and Modric now behind him, which is basically filter him balls. Like I mean, he still has to do a lot, but he's picking up the ball a lot more in the final third, which allows him to. What everyone was basically saying since the beginning, this guy like he's a specimen, but he's a playmaker that can score and finish. Like he's literally Lampard's regen in a way.
Yeah, I mean, and he's your modern midfielder.
Yeah,
because he can defend too, but credit. I mean, it's kind of like who's the other player? I guess Kroos too. Like he can kind of defend it. Maybe not now, but when Madrid had recently bought Kroos. Sometimes they will criticize Ancelotti for playing him as a center defensive mid instead of a regular 8, but like he can play, but you don't get your full potential or maximize him, I guess, or it's just different when you don't have to worry about defending as much, so you get more out of that player offensively. So that's kind of what's happening with Jude.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I mean Napoli. Kvaratskhelia finally decided to put on his shooting boots. I mean, and then Osimhen. He's kind of fell off a little bit.
Yeah, he had a great season last year, but
this season
they did.
I mean, they did.
They were basically won the league by like 20 points. I think at one point.
They sealed it off pretty early last year. Yeah,
I think Osimhen and Kvaratskhelia, and then who's their right wing? Oh, Politano and
they rotated a little bit with Chucky last year, but this year. They have another guy. I forgot the other guy.
Oh, they have Diego Simeone's son.
Oh yeah. But they rotate him to do sometimes with a forward position as well.
Yeah.
Right. But I know he can play on the right.
They have a lot of depth.
Yes.
Which is what you need for the Champions League, honestly. If you're gonna be if they plan on competing still with the Serie A and the other cups, and then continue in the Champions League, they need to have a lot of rotation. But you see the gap: 10 points to 4 points to 2 points, like. There was obviously the clear 2. Braga, nice stadium, but it didn't really offer much. I'm sorry.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. Not much to say.
I mean, then Group D. So who has Sociedad
middle.
up top?
Honestly, and Sociedad's been playing alright in the league as
I don't
well.
remember.
Bit,
I don't even
not
remember
too-
this.
I think
this is such a forgettable group.
I don't think I picked them first, to be honest. I might have picked them second, but I definitely didn't pick them first. I think I did get into first. I think I do remember saying that they were gonna they won't perform as well last year, but I still had them first.
Yeah, they're still a good team. I mean, are they?
The way they're playing, like the style they're playing, is they're playing great.
Yeah, they're top of the Serie A right now, right?
No. Well, Inter, I don't know about Inter, but I was talking about Real Sociedad. The way they're playing,
Sociedad?
the way they're playing,
Oh,
like is very fluid, very attacking.
They just lost. No, it's the most recent game.
I can't keep up, but no, like when, like from
the
this
Champions-
first half
the
of the
Champions-
season,
the
yeah.
Champions League
not
season?
currently now, yeah, and in Champions League, yes.
No,
Do you remember what you had for?
I think I
Sociedad?
also had Inter number one just because how they performed
'Cause of the
last
final?
year. Yeah, but I don't know. I don't remember.
I don't either. Like you said, pretty forgettable group.
I mean, it
I
is.
don't. No, I'm pretty. I think I had them two. Real Sociedad because I know for sure I wouldn't have put Benfica or Salzburg up there.
I mean, this
Not Salzburg.
it's kind of like the Arsenal group, to be honest. It's just everyone probably expected Inter to be the Arsenal of this group and dominate.
Yeah, whoever-
And then Sociedad kind of like emerged as a better team.
Yeah,
right
I mean
here.
the only thing that separated was the goal difference. They have the same
Yeah.
points, but even then, I remember the games. They were playing really
Yeah,
well.
they were tight games. I think it was
Yeah.
like 1-1, and then I think they drew both games. No,
Inter and Real. I
Yeah.
don't remember.
but
But I mean,
pretty much what everyone expected to happen. Maybe Benfica kind of underperformed a little bit, but now we can go back to Group B.
Group E, Atleti, Lazio, Feyenoord, and Celtic.
Santi, goddammit.
Yeah, Santi.
I'm telling y'all, bro, he's not ready. He's getting there.
He's more ready than anyone
He's
else.
one of the top scorers of the whole calendar year, but
He is playing
Oh,
in
you
there.
know who's number one?
wait, what? Wait, what happened? Which one?
Ronaldo's at
Ronaldo. I mean,
Oh
he's
yes,
kinda-
yes, the whole calendar. Yes, yeah, he is number one. That's crazy. He took it. What was the last?
He's like in the Saudi league. Bro.
I know, but he's 38 years old. Though.
Oh,
That's
my
crazy.
God.
Yeah,
He lives in the
I
bottom.
don't put way
I think
too much
it's-
weight on it, but I think it's crazy.
It's pretty legit.
That's respectable though.
Yeah, especially that little bit of quality has grown over there. I know it's there.
Because I mean, they are
I mean,
buying
little- it's not-
everybody.
Yeah, because they're bringing the shitload of
I
European
wouldn't
players.
say that quality is gonna up like the whole league. Maybe the top 4 teams quality.
Well,
is
yeah,
gonna
I mean, even then, you gotta
You
play
can
them.
say that about every league. Also, there's only
I'm
two.
not
only
saying
top
I'm not saying it's a major jump.
Yeah.
but it's just you can say, you know what I'm saying, like
It's impressive. Let's just
yeah.
Okay.
Group E, Atletico. Oh, well, I just said it. I had Feyenoord second. I do remember that.
Yeah, that was. I think that might have been just a heart pick.
Yeah, it really was. I think I might have said that too. What do you guys think about Atletico having 2 top goal scorers and scoring 17 goals in the group stage?
Hey man, they said Simeone ball was
I know.
defensive ball.
yeah, that's
Morata is cooking, and so is
Griezmann.
Griezmann, like,
You think they could be a dark horse for the Champions League?
I know it's such a big break from early December to February and March. What is that, like 2 months? More than 2 months.
how did they do against
Yeah,
Real
2
Madrid?
2 months.
We got spanked by them.
Y'all got spanked?
We lost like 4-2 or something.
Oh.
It was a close game, but then it like a crazy I want to say 2 turnovers like in football, but it was like a situation where like we turned the ball really back
Bang, bang.
twice, and then like they scored
counterattacks?
2 goals quickly, basically.
2 counterattacks or what?
Yeah, kind of. I don't know how to explain it, but that was like in October, and then that's the only team we've lost to this year.
Oh, I mean,
But and then
Was
the
that
rest
home
have
or
been-
away?
That was away.
that was away. Oh, wow.
So it's not too bad.
I mean-
and Jude didn't play that well that game. I remember. And then that's the only game he didn't play well. I mean, I guess you can say the Barca game he didn't do much until he scored as well. But Atleti,
you know, just the hardest thing to do.
you saw the scoring
Yeah.
code.
So,
anyway.
so you could say he's
He's
affecting the game.
Yeah, and
He's influencing
you know what
the
he was calling
game.
him? He was calling him Tapping Bellingham.
Oh my god!
And then I shut him real quick. And the Napoli game too. Whatever.
It just goes back to our last video.
Oh.
Scoring isn't influential.
It depends. It
Oh
depends.
my God. Don't start again. Don't start. We repeat ourselves so many times. All right. Sorry, your input on that group.
I mean, Atletico. I mean, they're scary at home.
Yeah.
They'll depending the way the draw will be. Like if they have to play a home, like the second leg, like it could be tough for whoever they get. Like even if it's a Real Madrid or Bayern or City, like they would just hold off the first game like how they always do, and then they would just wait for that home match. And that home match, that could be dangerous. They could sneak a little 1-0 win against anyone, knock them out, cause an upset. So I mean, they're potential dark horses.
Yeah, I think like you said, the scary thing if they go with even a draw or 1-goal lead at going back home, it's
gonna be tough.
It's gonna be tough. Because even when they start up like the beginning of the game, they press hard in the beginning, and then maybe if they don't get that quick, like 20 minutes, 25 minutes of the game, they just even sit sometimes back home sit at home because they don't have to, you know. But yeah.
I mean, the game is played on moments, and I mean that's all Atletico look for. They just look for 1 or 2 moments. They kill you, and then bang, 2 goals.
And with Morata's really good in set pieces too.
Yep.
Yeah. So. Anything you want to say about that group?
No, I'm just disappointed in Feyenoord. That's all.
Same.
You're kind of, yeah.
All right.
Group of death.
The groups of all groups.
Did I say Newcastle would finish last?
I think
I remember we flip flopped a lot.
Because I know I changed my Newcastle one. You guys were like, "Damn, you went from all the way from the top and you went to the bottom." But like that's literally what happened the last day.
I remember what I picked. I picked Dortmund first. I picked Milan second, or either or. And then I remember putting PSG in the Europa League, and then I remember Newcastle being last.
No, I don't think I put. I may have put PSG to top the group with Dortmund second.
I know. I had Dortmund first. I know that. I know I had them topping. I think I had PSG third also, and I think I had Milan second and Newcastle fourth.
Okay. So we kind of had a similar.
Because I think because I remember thinking Newcastle because they were gonna have expectations that they were gonna crumble under it.
I remember also said about their squad depth.
Yeah, and I mean it came
Newcastle.
to fruition. Like they could not hang. Like once it hit like
it's tough, man.
The latter
especially
stage.
English teams have even
December. It's
bigger, bro.
It's that December period. It's horrible.
Yeah,
you got a game every like 2-3 days.
Yeah.
But I think I had this exact same group, but I just had PSG top. No, because I'm pretty sure I moved Newcastle to the bottom at the end.
You might have.
And then I just saw Milan and I was like, Milan, they're okay. They're not terrible, but they've been in the Champions League. They know what they're doing.
Yeah, I just liked Milan last year, and I thought they were gonna, bounce back or do better and grow from that. And that's why I had them. I had PSG third, and I don't remember if I had Milan first or second. Might have had them first, honestly, but that was my reason for it. But I mean, I think they're favorites now. Should be one of the favorites for sure to win the Europa League for Milan.
You think they're more favorites than Liverpool?
Yeah.
No, crazy, bro.
Nah,
Liverpool, they're back.
No,
they're scary,
they're back. They're playing well, but I still see, maybe not better than Liverpool, but I think they should be considered.
They could probably make it semis, final.
The way they were playing before that Inter game, because remember they had the Milan they just played so bad against Inter in the semifinal. I think it was semifinal, the quarters.
And they played so well against Newcastle that first game. They completely dominated them.
Yeah, but
I mean,
other than that,
PSG are kind of underwhelmed. They got dominated by Newcastle at home.
Oh, they got spanked. It was like 4-1 or something.
Oh,
yeah.
When are we gonna stop calling PSG underwhelming? That's just what they are now.
I think for sure this season.
We always have have high expectations for them, and they never meet them.
I guess
this
you're
season
right.
I expected it for them to be bad because you can just see it in their squad.
Yeah,
they're really thin.
but I think Jason's right. I mean, like they've never really shown that they should be given those expectations.
Every year we always expect something so high of them, and then they always underwhelm. And then every year we always do the same thing. Oh, they're underwhelming this year. It's like no, they're right where they should be at.
I think the other years they've just. It's because their squad has been ridiculous.
Yeah,
especially that first year when Messi was there.
They make a FIFA Ultimate Team squad, and you're like, well, I mean, this team should definitely.
But they've always been like that. Like even in the Ibrahimovic years, like they were always loaded.
I think the Rangers did better, but you're right. I mean, they were loaded, but I think those years were different. But ever since Neymar got there, I think this has been the ownership's fault. They've given him like there's some things in his contract where he can like the discipline there, he can do certain orders, and then it got worse when Mbappe got there and he renewed it. Like they made him I know I'm going a little bit into depth, but them putting like ownership on some players and like, you know, some orders and some. It's just not right. Not the right culture at all. And they don't give power to some of these managers. And then sometimes they bring in good managers. Like Tuchel got him to the final. And then Luis Enrique is a good coach, but Luis Enrique, I think this person can get some slack because his squad is very, I would even say kind of mediocre. But says Mbappe, but yeah.
I've been kind of trying to wanting to touch on the subject. We don't have to go into depth with it now, but like how Neymar kind of a bust for me.
He flopped.
Just in his career wise.
I think so. I think so too.
Yeah, because Neymar, like, it was always Ronaldo, Messi, Ronaldo, Messi, Neymar. Neymar was always number 3, and then as soon as he went to PSG, just.
What did you expect from his career? Like what, a Ballon d'Or at least?
Yeah, for sure, at least.
Yeah.
I mean, you saw he was amazing. He almost won the Ballon d'Or like what 2016, I think.
15, 16, something in one of those years. Yeah.
He finished third.
Yeah, he finished third. He finished third behind. I think it was Ronaldo. Behind Ronaldo.
Oh, wow. I
But
mean,
there was 1 year.
The year they won the Champions League, the treble with Vlade,
okay.
he finished third. So it was 15, 16, one of those years.
I mean, I guess you call his career underwhelming, but I mean,
like, obviously it's a great career,
And-
but from what I was expecting,
I guess
from him,
you expect kind of more.
And I'm gonna say this to Barca fans: they say like they speak so highly of him, like the skill and the talent is there, but the results are not, and that's why I think that's where Jason's coming. Like I mean, of a player of that greatness, or you can see that he can bring greatness to a team. You
Expect a little more.
of like
more
result wise,
Result-wise.
wise. And then if you want him to compare him to Gareth Bale, to Hazard, to even Ronaldo or Messi, you gotta have a resume basically at the end of the day.
I mean, I
Because
think
the talent is ridiculous.
he is comparable to Gareth Bale. I think he's right up there with him.
I think Gareth Bale had a
Well,
better career.
I mean,
yeah, I guess, but they have because
Better
you
career
think like
in a-
MSN versus BBC.
I think I would take MSN.
No, they didn't win as much as BBC
not
did.
anymore.
I mean,
Yeah, I don't think you can take them anymore. I think talent wise, yes, but result wise, it's the same thing.
no.
I think, but they won more. Is what I'm. It's kind of what I'm
I
getting
think you're just forgetting what MSN did.
No, I know what they did.
They-
yeah.
But they won one Champions League together.
How much did
BBC, how many did BBC win? Like 3?
Was it 3?
4?
Yeah. They won like technically you can say 4, but that last one
I don't think
wasn't.
Bale was even.
Isco broke into the team, and you couldn't say it was a full BBC
I
anymore.
mean, even then, like, I mean,
But even then, he scored in the final.
Benzema wasn't like doing much before his really crazy year. I mean, he was just basically like
he wasn't scoring.
He was
goals,
like
but-
floating around,
Right,
like he was like more of a
Ronaldo was
provider.
taking the
Yeah, he was
goals.
more of a provider.
Yeah, exactly. And well, I can speak on this because I remember when he wasn't scoring goals, but he was effective on the field because he was. He was kind of that false nine.
It's kind of like
basically.
Gabriel Jesus, but better.
Yeah, exactly. No, for real. Yeah. It sounds funny, but yeah.
Like that's what I mean. Like MSN together, like yeah, of course they're great. Luis Suarez is fucking amazing, and Neymar, of course, and Messi. But to have only one Champions League
Hey,
together,
back to your subject. You can score all the goals, but at the end of the day, if you don't get no results or Champions League, but Haaland did both. You know.
yeah,
You know,
whatever.
Haaland did both. He scored and did both. Okay,
Yeah.
sorry. Okay. But
But Messi did both, but he scored the goals and he got the results, bro. What are you gonna say?
Give him penalties.
Yeah.
Penalties. All right.
No,
Yeah,
but,
sorry, I didn't mean to go off topic.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay, well.
We're talking
Yeah,
about
BBC 's
Okay,
way
you know what?
PSG.
I was gonna
MSN.
continue
PSG
the,
and Neymar, that's what
because I was
we're
gonna
talking
start with like peak for peak, but I was like, nah, we know what we can save it.
but yeah, PSG basically. Was what
I
we're
think
talking about.
I think he's right. We gotta consider them like a Sociedad, like no better than Dortmund.
No
And
better
we can't consider them with the echelons of the Bayern Munich.
Yeah, it's probably
the
that second, third
cities.
tier.
They're B tier. Yeah.
Like maybe consider them a little with Arsenal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you can say Arsenal right now, the way that they, or
Maybe
at
not
least
right now.
Arsenal has an identity. Yeah,
Okay,
from PSG,
yeah.
you can't tell they have an identity. But yeah.
I mean, wait, I just one more thing about Newcastle. Wow, they thought they were gonna top the group easy. They thought they were gonna.
They were leading.
They
the group,
thought they were gonna like get out of this group after they smacked PSG.
Yeah.
They got reality checked it really quickly.
I mean, they were so close, but yeah, it's just hard, man. English teams. I remember before Liverpool and City and Chelsea won the league. I remember people were saying that English teams it's gonna be a while for English teams to win a Champions League because their schedule was so hard and they, But I mean, this just shows that.
Yeah,
it can swing
that
from
actually
like
was
that
how-
because
yeah.
your squad dip.
Yeah, that was mainly part of their fixture fatigue and the way they play. They just play a crazy high intense
Yeah,
like pressing. They're relentless,
it asks a lot.
and
from you
it caught
there.
up to them pretty bad. But let's go to the boring group. Wow, I just realized how bad City's group was. What the hell,
Bro,
They got the
they get
team
so
they
many
smacked
freebies.
like 9-0 in the knockouts, and then two bottom barrel feeders. Like,
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you can see why they went 18 points.
We all saw this
Can
coming.
we agree that Real Madrid's 18 undefeated in group points were more impressive
yes.
than Man City?
Yes,
yeah, beating Napoli
yes.
twice. Yeah, I think that's was more impressive than beating a team you already beat 7-0. Like,
And then August, they just
like, come on, man. And then you got young boys and I don't. What is that?
Russian team.
Sorry, but come on, 1 point. You're not even supposed to be here, bro. You're here for the ride.
Yeah, you came here just for your checks, your bonus.
Just sell tickets.
Yeah, literally. I mean, nothing to say.
There's nothing
about-
really to say about that, bro. That's
Six
most
extra
good.
games to sell tickets on.
Boring group.
Yeah.
But the Barca group, I mean, it's kind of
Another
some
one
things to say
kind-
about Barca. Like,
It's-
Barca are shocking.
There's so many red flags. I know
Dang.
Xavi's been getting trolled by his excuses. I mean, but other than that, like, I think we saw it into the season again, struggling to sign players. I know they brought in still some people like that. They're veteran guys, some young players, João Cancelo, João Felix, but I think it's finally showing. I don't know how they won the league last year, but I mean, I do know, but at the same time, like, I think no. The way I'm going is just
I know what you mean.
his
'Cause,
flaws are showing that they kind of were hidden last year from
Yeah.
Xavi, basically.
I mean,
Sorry.
even then, the squad looks awful, bro.
Yeah.
Like, bro, you're pairing Ferran Torres and Rafinha as like two of your basically your star players. Like,
Rafinha was such a waste of money. Bro.
I mean, I don't know if it's disrespectful because I don't watch that much La Liga, but it's like, come on, man, you can't take a relegation candidate from the Premier League and make
the
him a
Leeds-
star
from
player.
Leeds United.
Yeah. Like,
I mean, some of the talent's there, but
it's like
I was shocked when who did they outbid? That because somebody else wanted Rafinha. Was it Chelsea?
Chelsea, yeah, I think that's
Yeah.
Chelsea, bro. If it's anyone,
Yeah.
it's Chelsea.
Nobody-
They should have got a little alert here. Like Chelsea wants him.
Dead ass. Because Chelsea does not scout. They just go based. I think, dude, I swear to God, Chelsea's scout team is just, or like when they scout the players, they either go by FIFA or they go like just on social media, bro. Like who's getting where.
They're gonna take the other player that the people were trying to sign, like how they took Mudryk from us.
Yeah.
I can't believe they paid 100 and something mil
Yeah.
for a player that didn't even. I think he had like 20 games played in the Ukrainian
he
league.
didn't have many stars.
Like
bro.
I was like, bro, 100 mil. I was so glad Arsenal didn't pay that. I was like, thank the
That first
Lord.
game he played, everybody was like, "Oh, okay." And then,
Man, shit, bro.
Bro, he sold everyone with one cheeky little body feint and little burst of speed. He sold everyone a dream.
I mean, he's pretty quick, but anyway, that's the point. But a little bit about Barca last year also that kind of like was kind of like they were kind of winning or whatever. The Real Madrid underperformed a little bit last year in the league, so that kind of also like made them think, oh, we're actually good. And I mean, I'm not just trying to discredit their league, but it was a little bit of both. Credit also Xavi last year. He kind of maxed them out sometimes with maxing out some of the bad players that are so this season, like Rafinha. But a little bit of underperforming for Real Madrid.
I mean,
last year.
when your only competition is supposed to be Real Madrid and they kind of tail off, I mean, you should be winning the league at that point.
Exactly. Yeah. But I mean, I think they could get upset it.
I think the only shock one was Porto. I mean, did they sneak a win against Barca?
No.
they did.
I mean, Barca has 2 losses, but I know they lost to. I know both of Barca's losses were actually Shakhtar and Antwerp. I think Barca beat Porto both times actually. It's 2-1 and 1-0. Yeah, so they beat Porto twice, but they lost to Shakhtar, and the last game of the season
they lost to Antwerp.
Antwerp. So yeah, I mean, goes to show. I mean, I guess it's also lack of concentration of them as well. I think they did like
Their
match
squad-
day to match day.
Their squad is also pretty young.
Yeah,
To be
young. And a little bit of thinness, I would say.
Yeah.
They rely too much on the academy.
Yeah.
I
I mean,
mean,
it's not bad, but
It's not that bad, but when you have
you can't just bring in like a 16-year-old and then expect him to play 20 straight games and expect him to perform in all 20 games. Like that's pretty rough.
A lot of small things for Barca that are just coming to. I mean, showing now. A lot of things.
Speaking of Barca, I think they're the first game. No, they're the last game in the knockout stages. I mean, we just went to the groups. I think we could talk about.
Did they rest their players? They rested players the last game. I don't think. I don't remember. They might have did. I think they did, right?
They did because I remember it was.
What are the games?
Oh, the games for the knockouts.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, you took a screenshot, no?
Oh yeah, you're right. I did.
Oh, well, you have it there. I hope not.
He's not ready. He's not ready, bro. He would literally.
What I want.
He would destroy his career if he comes to Arsenal. Bro.
Nah.
Well,
if he
comes in the summer, it's not that bad.
No, he should come in January. He's gonna come.
What?
Because look, he gets to January, like he gets that little grace period of 6 months where no one thinks anything of him, right?
You're paying him free money.
But that's fine.
Anybody that comes in winter almost always never does well.
That's what you want. Because like think about it. If you bring him in the summer, you're basically telling him.
You're giving an expectation.
You're telling him you have to perform this season. You have no grace period. You have to start off running. Like he has no time to mold in with the team. No time to see Arteta's tactics. Like if you bring him to January, yeah, he'll be like a backup to Jesus. He'll fight it out with Nketiah, right? And then let's say he emerges correctly, and by the time like let's say we're in the latter
I think you should bring two strikers anyways in the summer, like or like at least my mindset was to bring him and somebody else, and then just them two fight it out.
Take him.
Take what?
Get him.
Get him
right now.
Right now.
That's what I'm saying. If we're gonna bring him,
not right now, but
no, I think we should bring him January. If we're gonna bring him.
He'll do good whenever.
He'll do good.
I disagree because Prem's a. I mean, I think he's meant for the Prem. Like he has the tools to.
I just don't think he's ready.
Well, he's gotta throw him into the fire, bro.
Baptism by fire. I mean,
out of all the Mexicans we have, I think he's the best one that can handle the fire.
Yeah, but even then, I don't think he's ready. I think he should take a stepping stone like a West Ham or like a.
I see what you're saying. Like there is benefit, but.
Well, I feel like in the Premier League, I feel like it's harder to be a midfielder than it is a striker. No. I feel like a striker nowadays it's easier to perform as a striker.
Maybe that's more about. But the thing is, you get a lot more criticism if you don't perform. Like look at Haaland, bro. They literally make memes about this guy day in day out.
Haaland compared to
I'm saying,
Santi,
but like even if you compare
really
him,
young though. Haaland's really young. Like, that's crazy how they criticize him.
He's 20.
He's 20.
He would be, how old is Santi? 21.
22.
22. Like you're bringing him in, and people are gonna have an expectation for him to perform, and if he doesn't perform.
It gets to you.
What do you mean?
The London media, the English media is pretty harsh.
Players are soft these days. Just do it.
Yeah, but they're not. You gotta ease them in.
Hey, Ronaldo was playing on a freaking island and then went to Man United. He'll be alright.
You're talking about Ronaldo, though.
I'm just saying Ronaldo. I'm just saying.
You're talking about one of the greatest.
Santi Jimenez could be Ronaldo. That's all I'm saying.
No, he cannot, buddy. No, he can. I mean, maybe he can because Ronaldo really didn't start scoring until he was like 23, right?
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's pretty crazy though. How he had like not even 100 goals when he was like 23.
Even Ronaldo didn't think he was ready. He wanted number 28 at Man United. Yeah. Sir Alex was like, nah, he getting number 7.
No, he had 9 at first, I thought.
No, that's Real Madrid.
Or 10. That wasn't Real Madrid. At 9, the first season he wore 9. Before Raul left, then he got the 7.
Okay.
Anyways, guys.
We can talk about the knockouts.
Now let's go to the knockout stage. We went to the group stage real quick.
Cool refresher.
Yeah. But all right, we're gonna start off with the first match days and the first week. So there's gonna be 2 weeks, and then match day 1 Wednesday. Or I guess they're not match days. They're just because for the each team it's different. But, I mean, you guys know what I'm saying. The Tuesday and the Wednesday.
The first round of the first legs.
Yeah. So we got Copenhagen, Man City, RB Leipzig, Real Madrid on the Tuesday, the 13th. I mean
Valentine's Day.
But then you got Valentine's Day, PSG, so that should be good, and Bayern Lazio. Let's do Copenhagen City real quick, just to get out the way.
5-0, bro.
I mean, they're playing at Copenhagen first.
Bro, 5-0, bro. 5-0, bro.
I say 3-0 and then 5-0 at home. So 8-0.
Bro, Haaland's back, bro. It's over, bro. Wrap it up. Wrap it up, bro. Wrap it up.
Say, if Copenhagen scores 2 goals, I'll be like, oh my god. I'm being dead ass. So this is like like City's so
Bro,
superior.
if Copenhagen scored 2 goals, I'll go buy a shirt from them, bro. Like,
Okay, he said it on film. He said it on film. Oh my god! All right, I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
All right,
Like-
Real Madrid,
yeah.
Real Madrid,
Leipzig.
Leipzig.
You know, Leipzig.
Leipzig's kind of tricky.
They're
Yeah.
not know
We they played us tough. I don't know if it was last year or the year we won it or 2 years ago, but yeah, Leipzig can be
Like they can hit you on the break. They can be like a little Napoli. Like they have good strikers.
They're like Bayern Jr. to me.
Oh,
Oh, they got speed on the wings.
Yeah.
and they're really young. I was a young team.
Yeah.
I mean, what is it? Xabi Simons, Luis Oppenheim, and who's there?
Last year, the guy from Chelsea, what's his name? Nkunku.
Kunku.
But I don't think he's there this year.
He's at Chelsea now.
He's Chelsea now.
And then Poulsen, also doing pretty good. I mean, Leipzig have a pretty decent team. I mean, I don't expect them to beat Madrid.
but I think it won't be sure won't be easy.
Yeah, no, it won't be easy.
I mean, I
It'll be
could
some
see a
tough games.
2-1. I could see a 2-1 happening, but I don't think Madrid. I think they're in a pretty good run of form. Madrid, no.
Yes, we're back on track again. Not as high as we were in the beginning, but we've been winning 1-0, 2-0, 6 pieces. Like I said, Bellingham's not as scoring as hot.
Damn.
I mean, he's still scoring, but it's just not as. I guess, or maybe in the beginning we saw it like this, informed best midfielder, best player in the world. Right now, I would say he's still the best player, but it's just not.
He's
as
still
informed.
He's still effective.
Yeah. Oh
in the
yeah,
game.
he's still effective. He's just not as scoring
Yeah,
as much.
I mean, he was never supposed to be scoring.
And we have a crazy injury list, but everybody's coming back at the right time.
Hey, y'all have Vinny by this game, right?
Out of those bag, yeah. Vinny comes. Yeah, we'll have Vinny for sure by this game.
Yeah, I mean,
We should get some out. We should get some scoring at least from somewhere.
I mean, I could see it being maybe a 1-1, 1-1, 2-2.
I think even a 2-1 back to Madrid is.
Nah, it's probably
even
gonna be a 2-2.
one goal lead
I
is
think it'll be a
fine.
draw.
I
see
think
a
we draw
draw.
the first.
Yeah, 2-2, high scoring.
High scoring.
Both teams like to
I'll
attack.
take a 1-1, 2-1, or 2-1 Madrid back to Madrid.
Because I mean, the away
More
goal.
1-1 because I do respect Leipzig.
Yeah, I think a draw in the first game, or is it?
Yeah, that's the first.
that's the first game.
We're gonna predict
Oh,
both.
okay.
Like we're just gonna predict the results.
Yeah.
So, but we're both taking Madrid in general.
Oh,
Yeah,
to
yes,
go
yes.
through?
To go through,
Yeah, Madrid
yes.
goes through.
Yeah,
But I think they. No, I think they win this game. They win the first game and then they tie.
At
They
home.
draw.
Tie
At
home?
Madrid.
Oh no, this one says it's at Madrid.
That
the
one, no,
first
this
game.
was at Leipzig.
It's at Leipzig though. They do it different.
Oh,
But
okay.
in football, that's how they do it. The
Yeah. Okay.
the home teams in the bottom.
Gotcha.
But,
Okay.
But yeah, because they won their group.
Oh, so then yeah.
they
Yeah.
should.
Okay, they'll draw. They'll draw at Leipzig, and then when they come home to Madrid, then Madrid will eke out a win.
Because, like, I mean, even though I was shitting at Leipzig because they got smacked last season, they still put up a good fight against City at City.
I mean, even if
They
that
wouldn't-
wasn't a pin, ever since that pin at that handball they gave them at City, that's what changed the game. They were playing them tough. Those whole few first minutes.
because I think they went 2-0 up, like, really quickly.
2-0 or 1-0. Yeah, I remember.
Josh Allen turning the
But yeah,
ball over again.
and then ever since then it just.
No, I remember being a 2-0 because I had a sports bet on the striker for Oppen. I was like, he was like 1.5 shots on target, and I was like, shit, fuck, he catch that shit out fast as hell. I was like, damn.
Josh Allen has 3 turnovers already. It's not even the fourth quarter
He
yet.
fumbled it.
Yeah.
Idiot. Sorry, we have the Bills and Dolphin games in the back. 3 turnovers, 2 interceptions, and a fumble. Sounds like Josh
A
Allen.
classic Josh Allen game.
All right, what about a classic PSG game?
Oh, PG's like
They're
like
losing. They're not getting through.
literally like
Yeah.
the Bills. Literally.
Y'all think Sociedad causes it? Well, is it really an upset if nobody really rates PSG anymore?
They're the same team.
Yeah, I mean,
They're the same level
same tier. No, I mean, everybody, the top teams got. I mean, I don't even think everybody was saying, "Oh, which team is PSG gonna get drawn to before the draw?" And I mean, I think even some teams wanted PSG because PSG is not this year. It's not the same.
They're not. They
Year-
look
year.
gettable. Like, they look like they can get. I mean, everyone saw what.
They're gonna get got.
Yeah, I think Sociedad probably beats them both games, to be honest.
You think both games?
Yeah.
Even in France?
I think it's a 1-0 at France, and then they come back and they smack them probably like 2-0 or 2-1. I don't think PSG get a lot.
You taking the upset? Or I don't even know if it's
Well,
upset,
I
I
don't
guess.
call it an upset. I just think Sociedad goes through. I don't. PSG aren't made for like the Champions League. We've seen how they crumble so many times.
Dude, I kind of want to go for it too.
I mean, the only thing that I could see like pushing PSG through is if Mbappe scores a hat trick in both
That's
games.
literally what I was about to say.
I mean, that's their only hope.
No, I think the best team this draw is gonna be like on the eye test. Russia is gonna should go through, but I think Mbappe's gonna have a classic game or classic series.
I think it is.
games.
I think it is possible for Mbappe to definitely. What the fuck is that?
I think I said series or something. I guess.
Oh, serious? Oh, because he said serious.
Yeah.
I think this is definitely a draw where Mbappe can definitely carry PSG. But if they ever face like a City, a Bayern, a Madrid, either one of the Madrids, even Dortmund, I think again, or an Arsenal, Mbappe won't be able to do it.
I agree, and it's just because those European teams also see PSG more often, so they kind of know how to play Mbappe or that team.
Yeah, the occasion might get to Sociedad because this is because everyone thinks, oh, you might actually have a chance to go through now.
Yeah, that too. What are you taking?
Huh? Oh, Sociedad. They're winning both games. To me.
Yeah, both games. I think they draw one. I don't know where, but because I could see even Sociedad, like you said, get a result in France. But
they're good defensively.
The thing is, they're playing at Sociedad the second game, and that game is gonna be chaos. Spanish teams can also be rowdy and loud. So yeah, Sociedad plays at the second leg at Sociedad because they won their group and PSG finished.
Will Sociedad have Kubo by then?
He should
Asian
be back.
Cup should be done.
It finishes around this time. Oh yeah, they should because it finishes. Because it's also kind of lined up with the AFCON as well. Yeah. Because the AFCON happens during these months.
I think there's some Italians. I think it happens around the same time.
He should be back. Yes.
Okay. Well, if they'll have Kubo back, they'll be fine. And then Lazio Bayern.
This won't be as big as Copenhagen City.
I don't think it's gonna be a blowout, but
they're gonna win.
Should be
They're gonna win comfortably.
It'll just be it'll be a comfortable win. I think they win both games. Actually, I don't know. Sometimes Bayern are a little suspect. I could definitely see an upset happen one game.
He's playing well.
Sometimes he goes missing.
I know what you mean though.
I could definitely see Lazio maybe winning. Maybe not winning. Definitely not winning. Drawing this game. Maybe 0-0. I could see them going 0-0 again. But I don't think Lazio are good enough to. I don't think
a different breed.
No, they're not good enough to keep Bayern away.
They're not gonna be able to have back-to-back good games.
Yeah, no. They're probably. I think Bayern won both games actually, and they go through comfortably. It's because Lazio, they're okay, but they're not really moving me, bro. To be honest.
Yeah.
I don't even know where they're at in Serie A. I
haven't kept up much Serie A this year.
I don't think they're even near like the top of the table. I think they might be mid-table.
Okay. Nope. Ball hit the ground. Yeah. Tip of the ball's hitting the ground. Nope.
They're gonna review it.
Bro, did you know he ref football games in high school?
They're sixth.
Don't question him. I'm talking about you.
Yeah, talking about him.
They're sixth in Serie A, which to be sixth in Serie A, you're facing the best team, basically the third best team in the world. I don't think you're gonna be able to do much. Now PSV Dortmund.
That should be good. It should be good. PSV's playing tough, but Dortmund.
Nah, I think Dortmund wipes.
I like Dortmund's coach. I know they kick Marco Rose. No, not Marco Royce. The coach is called Marco Rose. I think Marco Rose.
Oh, okay.
I know
Marco Rose.
I remember. No, never mind. Forget about it because I don't want to say it because I can't fully think of it. But I liked that coach when he was there. But now he's not anymore. But anyways,
I think.
What do you think?
This is another wipe. I think Bayern. Dortmund
dominate.
Yeah, Dortmund. Look what they did to their group. Nobody really expected anything, and then defensively solid every game. Yeah. And then they could hit you on the break whenever they wanted to, and it would be a deadly counterattack.
I do remember we didn't rate Dortmund in the beginning of the season. I do remember. Yeah, I didn't either.
Well, because it's basically like a new squad. Like nobody really knew.
No big names.
Nobody knew. They're all kind of emerging talents.
Yeah.
But I think they've shown in the group stage that they can definitely go toe to toe with anyone. So I think it'll be. I don't think PSV. I think PSV get one goal in the whole time.
Well, Chuki's gonna get a hat trick, right? So as long as they get more than 3 goals, they'll be.
No, bro. I think Chuki's gonna be on the bench, probably one of the games.
Who do you rate more right now, real quick? Dortmund or Arsenal?
Oh, Arsenal. I think Arsenal beats Dortmund, but PSV isn't getting past Dortmund. I don't think so.
Yeah.
I'll take Dortmund for sure. They've impressed me. I didn't rate them much. I didn't know much of their squad, but they've impressed me and the way they're playing it. So I'll take Dortmund for sure as well. I think just PSV also like kind of hit their ceiling.
I mean, they're kind of like Lazio or like Copenhagen. I mean, you made it to the knockouts. Like anything past this, it's like over. You're overachieving.
Yeah. exactly.
And PSV, I don't think it's the never mind. I'm not gonna say it.
Nah, PSV isn't like an Ajax, bro.
Yeah, that's literally what I was gonna say. But I'm like, nah.
No, Ajax still performs a little bit better.
Yeah.
And then we got
Then we got the snooze fest. Well, I'm predicting to be a snooze fest.
I don't know if it's gonna be a snooze fest, bro. But it might
It's
be
gonna
crazy.
be dirty tackles, red cards everywhere.
It might be a crazy
It's gonna be
2-2,
a
bro.
rugged game.
I'll be
watching though. I'll be
It
watching.
might be a fun game to watch. Honestly,
It's gonna rain.
You know what? Between watching that or PSV Dortmund, I don't even know.
I think I'd rather watch Inter.
Yeah,
Atletico than
maybe.
PSV
It's
Dortmund,
gonna be like a either way.
I think
you know.
I think maybe I would rather watch the first leg PSV Dortmund and then the second leg.
Oh,
I
the
would
second leg is-
definitely want to watch Inter Atletico. That would be crazy.
Because
That'd be
both teams always keep it close.
Yeah.
They always keep it close. Even if it's a 0-0, it's usually
It's end to end. Both of them are gonna miss big chances, but
yeah. Who are you taking? I know Atletico's been.
I think I'm gonna take Atletico. Honestly, Inter, I don't know. They could do what they did last season, where 1-0s, fucking 0-0s, and then like they keep it all the way, and then they just hold on to results.
These French teams, they don't go back
French?
to back and performing, bro.
He meant French team.
Oh, Fringe?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, you can't expect 2 years of production from these kind of
You
teams.
think they crash out?
They impressed me in the final, but and the semifinals. But I agree, Jason. It's hard for them to perform back-to-back years. Well, so
I think.
I mean, Atletico was one of those also, but
you know, this one's
I think I
gonna
got a little bit more
depend.
trust
this
in
year
Atletico.
it's a little bit sauce different with Atletico. I've been impressed with their how well they've been scoring. I know in the league they've been much, but in the Champions League they feel different to me. So I'm for sure taking
You know what?
Atleti.
I'm gonna take Atletico, but I'm gonna take them in extra time. Cause I think they Inter will push them all the way, but they just won't go to pens. Alvaro Morata will take them through.
Sorry.
All right, easiest game of the day: Porto Arsenal.
I don't know.
I mean,
I wouldn't say easy, but I'm for sure. I think it's a comfortable win for Arsenal because.
okay, I don't know, bro.
No.
You don't want to jinx it.
No.
I said it would be comfortable too many times in the Prem, bro, and they were. I'm there 2-0 down.
He was getting very reckless.
No, the
When the-
reason is because I think, like I said, these type of games, Arsenal, is gonna be like, circulate, kind of prepare for it and kind of have it. Even a few games before it, leading up to it, they're gonna, have their eyes on it. And they'll be just more prepared than Porto.
I think that goes against. I think that doesn't help them
What do you mean?
thinking about it too much.
No, honestly, I think we're scrapping the league, bro. We're out of the FA Cup. I think we're out of the EFL Cup too.
We can
only win the Champions League or the Prem. I don't think we're winning the Prem. Liverpool are definitely gonna push City. If we're gone. City are gonna go on that crazy 10 game run. I think we should focus on this because we win this game, we're into the quarters, and now it's just up to
Who's hot?
the draw. I mean, basically,
Yeah,
whoever,
that
and
too,
whoever
yes.
gets hot, right?
Yeah.
Let's say like Real Madrid might not pass the eye test, or like, let's say like a Bayern doesn't pass the eye test. Like then there'll be a real opportunity to, we could maybe all we gotta be is a Man City, a good Atletico team. We already beat them. We beat them already once.
Yeah.
We beat them at home.
We're not talking about 2 legs though. But yes.
Beating City at the Etihad, I don't know, bro.
The empty head.
I don't know if it's empty head anymore, but beating them at the Etihad, that would be kind of difficult. At home, I would back us, but we're talking about Porto right now. I think they'll make the away game difficult. I don't think we leave that game with a win. Maybe
I can see that.
maybe a scrappy one goal win
1-1.
or 1-1. I don't think that game will be comfortable. I think when we come back to it'll be like the Lens game where we lost, but we still looked like we were dominant.
Yeah.
But they just got us twice on some ridiculous goals.
Oh my god.
Dang, he just
To
took
the
off
house.
on him.
Touchdown.
Dang.
Wow. It's
That's
14,
speed
14.
right there.
That's crazy.
Josh Allen getting
See, that's exactly what I was gonna say, bro. We're gonna run away with it in the home leg.
Well, just see how he splits the defenders. How he just explodes.
Look at him.
Mike McDaniel.
James Cook fucking sold my fantasy, bro.
Oh yeah. He got you with like 6 points.
Let's see
He got
this.
3 points.
Like the second cut he did.
Ooh,
like right here.
one.
Boom.
Oh, he
okay.
took it from there? Damn, bro. How many yards is that?
Almost
Like
99.
97, 98,
Yeah.
something like
God
that.
damn.
I was about to say, I was like, dude, let it go. Like, don't. It's like, you're catching it on the 3. Like, right here. Boom, right there.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
after
He
that,
just
there
took
was no
off.
defenders left.
You gone.
They were all kind of more on that side, but I mean, he did start from that, and then he kind of cut this way. a bit. Wow.
All right. I think that's what we're gonna do to Porter. We're gonna cut him open in the home leg. Like, no, honestly, I think it's gonna be like a
I
5.
could see that could swing, and then we can be done.
I could see it be like 5-4. Actually, I don't know. We haven't really been cooking or
The
producing
reason
that
I
many
feel
goals.
comfortable, it's like I feel like that's what they're gonna do. They're gonna like put some emphasis into this leg, these two legs.
They won't be smelling themselves too much.
I mean,
That's
yeah.
what you're saying.
Yeah.
It'll be tough away, but then I think we'll handle it at
It's
home.
not a trap game.
Nah.
And the last game,
Napoli Barca.
ooh,
Napoli.
I got Napoli too.
I think I got Napoli too. I am not impressed with this Barca team whatsoever.
Me either.
Like,
I'm not trying to impress you.
Xavi.
You can't even impress your coach. Can't even impress
no
his
way you're backing Barca. What?
name, bro. Name their youth players that they're playing.
I don't need to, bro.
Because you can't.
Bro,
I'm
they're
busy working.
Bro, Xavi is so down bad. He's relying on a 16-year-old to pull cats out his ass. Like,
We don't
it's
got money, bro.
dude.
I know, but even then you're like, oh, I can do it. I'm him. You guys believed in him, and even before he got here, I didn't like him. I mean, I could care less. It's not an awful team. It's better for me, but
Like, don't get me wrong. They dominate games, but it's just like they don't do anything in the final third.
product, yeah.
Where you putting the good-
You're relying on a 34-year-old striker, bro. Like, come on.
Like,
We got bread.
bro, I was like calling Lukaku. That's how much he sits in the box, bro. He literally just sits in the box.
Yeah.
And he gets mad at people when they don't cross it to him.
He does. He needs to understand he's surrounded by young players. Even then, some of the young players are good, but like
Even they might be
just-
even better than him.
Yeah,
Right
yeah.
now, but Napoli they've turned it back on. I know today they lost 3-0 to Torino, but I think they got a red card in that game, but they were already 2-0 down before the red card. Like, I mean, they're really good at home, but they suck away. Like, they are horrible away. I don't know what happens away, but at home they can definitely go toe to toe with anyone.
It's so funny to me, like in the Champions League, how like they say away is so hard, or I guess it makes it harder on the teams when it's away. But you think of like teams here in America where like all of Europe fits like twice
Okay,
here
I guess.
into America. It's like
Oh, I
when
understand.
the team from California, whether it's baseball, football, or whatever, like has to play somebody from New York, and it's like a 5-hour flight.
Oh, yeah.
But in Europe, like to get all the way
It's
from
like an hour and a half, 2
England
hours.
to Germany, it's like a 2-hour
it's like the-
flight.
I think it's
Yeah.
like
It's not even an airplane.
It's like nothing, but everybody's like, "Oh my god, it's an away game."
it might be like a culture.
No, but
shock.
I think
It's a culture
Yeah,
shock.
no, it's the like the
atmosphere.
ambiance and the atmosphere
Yeah.
and everything. But it's like,
Cause like I mean, it's like you might go to like every part of America and it'll be somewhat similar, right? Like
no, America's very different.
Nah,
all
it's-
corners
it's-
of the.
it's not that diverse. It's
Going
not.
from California to New York at around this time of year, when in California it's 70 degrees and in
Oh,
New York
that's,
it's
that's
freezing.
just the weather. I'm saying like as in like buildings and architecture and
Oh,
that
okay.
type
Yeah,
wise.
yeah,
like,
I guess what you
it's
mean.
very similar.
Yeah.
Like the way like they have like cities
Yes.
laid out.
Yes.
And then like when you're traveling from city to city, like in Europe, it's much more different.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I guess you're
And
right.
it's a whole new. They're basically stepping into a whole new world. I would say world, but it's just like whole new
Culture.
Culture, yeah. There you go.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah, I think it's just funny to me. When
Yeah,
I
no,
think
but
about it like that.
you're kind of right.
Because like it's like
it should have made sense.
going
that-
from England to like Germany. It's like going from here to California. It's like nothing.
damn.
Hey,
I mean, that's
it's a
crazy.
2 hour,
I
2 hour
think, I
flight.
think we all clean sweep the same results. I think we all picked the same. We all picked Atletico. all Arsenal. What did
we
you
all
pick?
picked
Arsenal?
Real Sociedad. Yeah, I picked Atletico.
Yeah,
It's
we all
just-
picked it out just that too.
I mean, the only one that we could have maybe like had a different opinion was PSG one, and then maybe the Inter one. But everyone's been looking at Atletico, how good they've been doing, and even the Barca Napoli one. We could have different ones, but just what great minds think alike. What can you say?
Yeah.
Watch us miss every single prediction, bro.
Nah.
Have we picked any underdogs? Have they all been favorites?
I mean,
PSG might be favorites, maybe just because of Mbappe.
Sociedad might be the underdog there. I think Napoli's maybe the underdog.
Yeah, just because they might favor Barca just by name.
Yeah.
But Napoli.
I mean, and then Barca did top their group, so they might go in as favorites.
Yeah.
But Napoli, Barca should be. I think that was the reason we were picking Napoli over Barca, because we saw how, even though Real Madrid beat them twice, they played them. They played good. But they didn't play Madrid tough. Yeah. Cool.
That's pretty much it. I mean, we could. Y'all change your predictions from who's gonna win?
No, I still got Real Madrid. I got more faith on it now.
Still good with Bayern. Yeah.
I think it'd be really interesting once we know the quarterfinals. I think because.
I think Arsenal, as crazy as it sounds,
crazy, yeah.
Dude, it sounds so diluted, but it's just I'm just looking at the fact that we got Porto, one of the easiest draws apart from Copenhagen, right?
That's what happens when you win your group.
Yeah,
when you get a mate bull on paper.
I mean, even Real Madrid got a more difficult draw than us, and they went perfect. I mean, Atletico Madrid got a more difficult draw than us, and they will also top their group. Barca got a difficult draw, and they topped their group. I mean, we got pretty lucky with Porto. I mean, the only other team I would have wanted would have probably been PSV or Copenhagen or Lazio, right?
Yeah, you're right. Because since there's so many Spanish teams, you're right. Arsenal could have played literally anybody that went second except PSV because they were in their own group, or I guess City. But I mean, even City, because they won their group, so. You're right. Out of the ones that we could have got, you're right. We got
a pretty it sounds crazy to say Arsenal could win the Champions League, but I mean, who thought Inter was gonna be in the final, right? Yeah. And then at that point, you're kind of just one game away, and then finals are never like blowouts.
The problem with Inter is that even their own fans weren't delusional enough.
Everybody was saying Napoli because Napoli was playing.
And Arsenal fans get Porto now, and now they think they got a chance.
Well, it's because you beat Porto, and now you're.
But now you're giving them expectations now, and what do they do under expectations?
No, it's not expectation. It's just fancy your chances. I mean, because I would say let's start focusing on the league a little bit less, right?
Oh, for sure.
Even then, I think their biggest hole is our striker precision. I don't think we can rely on it to win a championship. We can go far.
So you're saying in a KG game, we don't have a person that could spark out a greatness.
Because sometimes some of these games, the way they get decided is because sometimes, and I think I hear in football play the player, not the play or game or something like that. Like when the games are tight, when the players let's say your teams are just tactically they're getting canceled out each other. It's just who takes the game by the hand. Who it's not me and you. They take it as me and you, or who can outdo each other. Who takes care of that moment and wins the game, basically.
That might be the only thing that we don't have.
I think we lack some personality. Well, not much personality, but I think Odegaard has a personality. I
don't think Odegaard or Saka have it.
Saliba, that's the type of players I think.
I mean, you're not gonna rely on Saliba.
No. But
he's not Sergio Ramos.
No, I know. But what I'm saying, I think he has a personality to win us or defend a lead. Basically, I like it better than Gabriel.
And then
meaning not Gabriel Martinelli, Gabriel our center back.
I mean, Gabriel's pretty good this season.
Yeah, I like him too, but
obviously you prefer Saliba. Saliba's a little bit better, even though sometimes he's a little suspect. But the only thing that I just remembered, Zinchenko as left back, God, if we hit the semifinals,
what was that game that we were watching? Yeah, he was selling.
Bro, it was the Liverpool game.
It was a Liverpool game. Oh my god,
dude! That I think.
He's a liability.
You look at all the top three contenders, and you don't see a glaring weakness at the back. Yeah. I look at Arsenal and I look at our fullbacks. I love Ben White, right? I think he's good, but he's not a fullback. He's a center back.
Not. Yeah, he's not.
And it's and then I look at Zinchenko. I'm like, bro, this guy gets exposed every single time we play a big team, bro. Every single time it's a good winger, they just expose him.
Yeah, y'all need a striker too.
And we
I have to call a pretty boy from Feyenoord.
I mean, it's possible for me to say we can win the whole thing, but it's gonna take a minor miracle. I mean, let me just put it like that.
Yeah, you can just change your pick.
No, I think it's possible. I think it's definitely possible. Bro. I mean, my other pick was City, bro. Like that's a little bit boring.
I think City has a ridiculous squad, but I think it's just so hard to repeat that.
Yeah.
I don't see City, and I think the teams that face City are going to mindset like, there's no way we're gonna let you repeat type of shit. You know, like we'll do anything in our will.
It's gonna be their Super Bowl. Every
Yeah,
year.
literally.
I mean, well, they're gonna wipe Copenhagen, so let's hope the next people they get.
The next three, yeah.
Watch them get one of the PSV or the Dortmunds, bro.
They just gotta do some mafia shit and just pay one of the players to hurt one of the other players.
No.
Turn it into Chris. All right. Yeah, we gotta cut it a little bit. Well, we're still recording, but wrap it up a little quick.
Yeah.
I mean, all right. I think we all agreed on all of them. So I'll put the picks, we all picked the same, but I'll still put it on a graphic who we think is gonna win, and then this is. I don't think nothing's. Hopefully, I mean, knock on wood, nobody's gonna get
injured, right?
And it swings a certain way.
Oh, your dark horses. Do you guys have now that you see who actually made it through?
Oh yeah, I do want to say my dark horse.
Who would you be? Who's gonna be the Inter of this season? Would it be? Is it gonna be Inter again?
I think it's gonna be Atletico. Atletico. I'm impressed how well they always could defend, but I'm impressed how they're scoring goals unless they dry up from here and on out. But I've been impressed with Griezmann. Morata always goes in the spurt, so I'm not talking much about him. But I've been impressed how Griezmann's he's leading this team. So and I know he's on the other side, but he's been performing really good. I'm gonna go with Atletico, and it pains me to say as a Madrid fan.
So like, basically not like the top three, but just
like who's the unexpected? Like who's gonna come out of nowhere? Who's gonna get hot? Who's gonna get hot?
Who could get hot?
Sociedad.
You feeling
This guy, bro.
Well, if they beat PSG, that's gonna be a big confidence boost.
Oh, for sure.
Even though it shouldn't be.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
And if they get on the good side of the bracket, they can make it to the semis, final, or even final. Well, I wouldn't say final, but I mean,
I can't.
yes, you're right.
Yeah, I think I can't argue with that one. I think Sociedad. If depending what happens in that game, that game's gonna really shape up Sociedad or PSG.
Yeah.
Like, let's say PSG. Like,
or I guess PSG could be the dark horse.
I mean, yeah.
It could.
Let's say this tie, they completely turn it around. It's a completely different team that we see. I don't know. Yeah. They just won their little community shield or whatever. I don't know what it's like.
Their French de Coupe.
Yeah, French de Coupe. I don't know. They win everything every year in the France.
Agriculture Cup.
Agriculture Cup. Yeah. I mean, for me, my dark horses. I can't really say Arsenal's a dark horse.
I think you could, but you're already picking them to win. You can't.
No, it's because everyone kind of has like a little bit of expectations from him, like them. I think.
What do you think about Dortmund?
That's exactly what I was gonna say. I was gonna say Dortmund are gonna be my dark horses. They impressed in their group. I think they faced three great teams in Newcastle, PSG, and AC Milan.
So they've been tested already,
and they beat all of them at least once. And I mean, it's not like they got lucky, scrappy, like counter-attacking goals. They defend like
that's
they
a big
dominated
play.
some games.
That's offensive pass interference. Can't do that.
Did they call it?
No, that's bullshit.
Yeah.
But I think Dortmund will be my dark horses if not Arsenal to win the whole thing.
That was my second pick. That's why I also asked you, because I've been impressed and I didn't know much of the squad, but the way they have been playing, like as a team, I've been impressed. So
there's not really like a star player in that team. I don't think so. But
yeah, I say Royce, but he's just more of a leader. He's not really. I would say. I mean, he is a star, but not like He's more of a.
He can win you a game.
Yeah, exactly that too.
I mean, they kind of have the same problem as Arsenal. They don't really have that player who's gonna carry them.
That him.
But I can see them probably doing something, damaging a big team, maybe causing an upset against a Madrid.
Yeah. I was
a City. I don't think
maybe in a Bayern that you know him so well. Yeah.
No, I don't think so. But they always get smacked by Bayern.
I know, but you can think about it as a. It's
maybe
you think it's because these games are not the same as the league. That's how I see it.
Maybe. I don't know. I haven't been watching the Champions League as much as Arsenal hasn't been in it. Okay. But now that I was only really invested in the Champions League before, and like right now where they would hit the round of 16, like I wasn't really watching group stages and all that. But now that we were in it, now I've been watching it around. I think Dortmund will be my underdogs, and Arsenal obviously. Come on, you Gunners.
All right. Well, I think we're gonna wrap this up. Yeah, we'll make a when these get finished up, the quarterfinals should be out right away, like a few days after. So we'll do a reaction to the round of 16 with predictions for the quarterfinals.
Yep.
And see what we got right, what we got right, what we got wrong. And
It's just crazy.
I mean, we can't make fun of each other because I think we all picked the same picks.
I mean, it's kind of crazy how Liverpool's missing from this. Like,
Yeah.
imagine how much more intense it would be. I think Liverpool would probably be favorites at this point.
In the tournament, yeah, I think they should be favorites the way they're playing.
But they're not. Obviously, they're not here. Thankfully.
Oh, I was talking about the Europa
No,
League.
I'm saying like if they were in the Champions League, they would probably still be favorites.
Yeah. I'll put them on that B tier. Now I want to put them in the top 3, but for sure because
They're good enough to beat anyone.
yeah. But they're just also they're good enough to beat anyone. But I would put them in the tier below just because
They'd probably lose some games during the group stages.
Yeah.
Just because.
yeah, and it's just hard to.
It's
Right
kind
now
of a
they
new
can
squad.
focus
Yeah.
right now
Yeah.
on their other shit
That-
and not the Champions League.
Exactly.
That wraps it up for me.
Me too. Damn, I was gonna say something else. Oh yeah. Look out for right now it's week 18, so after this video we're gonna have the wild card predictions up. So actually you might see that one first. Depends because
We might.
because
Yeah.
I have to put it out before
Yeah, this
Sunday.
one. Yeah, this one's
We'll
a month
probably
from now.
yeah. Well, you'll see. Whatever.
Don't matter.
You'll see. You'll know when this shit comes up. But right now, this is January 7th, so this one is being recorded, and then for sure wild card round,
Wild
and
card
then
round starts on the 14th.
yes sir, and then we're gonna record also Copa America and Copa
Euro.
the Euros for sure pretty soon. We don't have a date for it yet, but look out for that. I'm excited for that because
Maybe once like the playoffs finish.
yeah, the playoffs finish. They play in March, I think, but even then, I think for the Copa America or for the Euros.
For the Euros,
for the Euros, I think we should wait.
Yeah,
'Cause,
we should.
you can get some big teams in the playoffs. Not like the teams that can qualify for the playoffs for the Copa America is like Canada
I think it's
and like
Qatar. I
and,
think Qatar.
and Qatar.
No.
Really?
I think no. I think
No,
they
they-
invited
It's like,
No.
it's like the
Oh
French,
no,
French,
no.
French
It's
small
the
teams.
islands. It's all the island teams.
Yeah,
playing.
so I'm
Exactly.
like, bro, it doesn't really matter. They're gonna finish last. Anyway.
Trinidad and Tobago.
Yeah, so we can do that one, and then I do want to wait for the Euros one. So, anyways, well, I'm looking at it. Wait, what? Oh yes,
The
yes.
Natty.
The natty.
Oh, we didn't react to that one.
Well, yeah, we didn't. But
To
we
Texas
can
losing.
attach it to tomorrow's video. We can we're
You
gonna
want to watch it? Well,
we are gonna watch what we're recording. So, fuck,
Okay.
we'll see what we do. Well, we can do it with the divisional. When we do divisional, we'll do the, the natties.
It's
I go
Michigan.
Washington,
I got Michigan.
I go Washington.
I got
too.
Michigan.
The Natties.
I don't even know whoever wins. All right. Well, anyways, thanks for watching, guys. I forgot to say in the beginning of the video, but please rate the podcast. And I didn't upload the audio version of the last one, which was what the fuck was the last one?
Oh,
Who gets in and
College
goes
football?
out? Oh yeah, and a little bit of college football probably. I forgot.
no, it was the NFL.
Yeah.
It was the NFL.
I didn't put it, but they'll go up with this one, with the audio version, and then but yeah, sorry about that. Oh, excuse me. But yes, please also like and comment, subscribe, and comment. Yeah, because it helps us a lot in getting what the fuck
You
is
threw
shit?
a hospital ball.
Not for real. Sorry, the game's getting good. But yeah, please comment, rate everything. It helps us a lot, and it should get Dog Room up and ready and get more views and yeah. We want to spread our knowledge, or maybe our lack of knowledge.
We want to get cooked by everyone in the comments, bro.
Yeah, it's funny, it's fun for us. So yeah, please do it. Take care. This is UCL and Jason, and I'm Edwin. Shout out to Chris for the technical work again. I know y'all don't see him much, but he does help us a lot.
You know.
It's honest work.
Yeah,
not
on his
much,
work.
but it's on his
This
work.
video is sponsored by Chris. Peace. MBK.
Nah, no free sponsors.
Peace.
Straight out of Diamond Style Production.